Okay, so I'm in Cricut Design Space. I am going to print this off. I'm going to add that to my canvas. So add to canvas. So now what I want to do is I want to make sure this is going to fit in a cup. I'm going to find a mug. So I just want to be able to, let's just put in mug, search. And I just want the basic mug cut file. So here we go. Right, we've got draw mug design here. Click on that one. Finish size. We've got a 12-ounce mug, so I'm going to click on that. Alright, and then this product uses infusible ink, markers or pens to make a small mug with your own design. Alright, so I'm going to customize that. Alright, so we've got this in here. Okay, then we want to get an image in. Alright, so I want that mushroom again. Here we go, on there, and add to canvas. Okay, so there's our mushroom. Now I want that to fit in here, and I am going to put it one side of the mug, so I'm going to shrink it. Okay, and now here it's going to show on this side of the mug. If you can see, you've got your handle there, so I suppose if you're left-handed you would drink that side, if you're right-handed you would drink that side, or you can put them both sides, it wouldn't really matter. I'm going to put it this side here. Okay, so I'll get it pretty central to that centre line there. Okay, so that's going to be good enough there. Okay, so I'm going to do that. So that's all done, and I want to hide this layer before cutting. Alright, so I'm going to hide that. Okay, so we want to come up here, we've clicked on this, okay, then we want to come over to here and we want to go down to draw, we want to go to pen. Alright, okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to click on the mushroom and we're going to click on the mug design as well. We've grouped those together, okay, and we're going to attach them. Okay, so they're now attached. Now we're going to click on make it, and here we have our design. So now I'm going to go over here and I'm going to click on mirror because we've got some words in there as well. Okay, and now we're going to click on continue. Okay, so I've connected my Air 2, go down to the machine and I'll put it onto paper. Alright, adjust style to desired material, which I've got paper on. I'm going to load a black pen in clamp A, okay, then load the point blade in clamp B. So here we have some of these pens here. So I want a nice black pen here. So open these up, get the black pen out, okay, and we'll pop that in here. Then we'll get our light grip mat, which doesn't appear I haven't got a light grip mat. Oh well, never mind. We've got the standard grip mat, so we're going to have to go with this for now. Hopefully it won't be too bad. And what I'm going to be using is some normal copier paper. Okay, now this is laser and inkjet copy paper, so I want one sheet of that. I'm going to pop that down on here. Alright, so that's that. I'm going to pop that into the machine. Press the little button there. And now it should be ready to go. Click on the little C. So I've printed it out again because I put the paper the wrong way around. I did it that way instead of landscape, but I've had a little test with the pens, I've coloured that in. So let's just take this out. Let's take this off. I've got to be careful when we're peeling this off because the paper's quite thin. We don't want to rip it, so I'm going to bend the mat rather than the paper. And hold that down. I'm not so worried about tearing the rest of the paper, I just don't want to tear the design. There we go. Right, okay, so I've got the design off. Let's just take that off. It's better to use a light grip mat because then you're not going to get, you know, this tearing. It's too strong a grip. Okay. Right, so we have our design here. Okay. So now what I want to do is, let's just pop this out of the way so we don't need that anymore. Turn that off. Now what I want to do is I want to colour this in. Right. So let's, I'm just going to go in around, because of the way it's drawn it, I just want to fill in all the centre bit. I'm going to leave that white, so we'll just leave it like that. So let's have a go now at putting it on a mug. Okay, so I've put my heat press on. Okay, so push this little button here and we'll wait for that to get ready. So in the meantime, what I want to do is, I've got my heat tape ready, my gloves ready, my design. Okay, I've got some Cricut heat press mugs. So get the mug out. Now then, what I want to do is get the lint roller and go over that. Okay, so here we have our mug. What I want to do is attach my design. So we want it got to come, I need that design to make sure it's lined up here. I don't want to miss any of that off, and I don't want to miss any of the bottom off either. So right, okay, that looks pretty spot on. Okay, so now I need to get some tape. Then we're going to get 3 layers of butcher's paper. I've just folded them up like so. And we're just going to wrap that around. This is to stop the ink from transferring onto the heat press, because you do not want that. I'm just going to cut that there. And I'm going to get a bit of tape again. Here we have the heat press, so we're going to pop that in like so, gently putting it down, and then we're going to squeeze that shut. Now that there will do its thing. I'm going to open a window, get some fresh air in here. It does smell, and it will do its own thing, and that will be ready when the beeper goes off. Okay, so now we're going to open that. Okay, let that cool for a minute. I'm going to get the heat mat. Okay, let's have a bit of the heat mat here. So I'm going to pop the cup into that. Okay, let's turn that off a minute and we'll let that cool down for a moment. Oh, isn't that so cute? Take these bits off. Look at that. Oh, look. There's mushroom in my heart for you. I think that looks brilliant. I love it. I really do like that. Look at that, look. Fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Brilliant. Great. Right, now then. I think what you could do, and it would be a good idea actually, let me just save this thing here. Let's just pop that on there because it's still a little bit warm. And what you could do, okay, is let's just trace around this. You could cut it straight away onto your Cricut, but I am going to, I've got a ruler here somewhere as well. Here it is. I'm going to just cut around this piece of paper here. Okay. Okay, so I've got a piece of paper. You could get your kids to join in and draw their own designs. So let's just pop that, and just roughly cut around this, trace this. Probably easier to do it on the Cricut, but I am just going to save me plugging everything in again. I'm just going to go around this way. Okay. There. Okay, so you get your piece of paper and then use your pens and draw whatever design you want. So bear in mind, okay, you're going to have, let me feel how hot this cup is. It's going to be the front of your cup, that's going to be the back of your cup or whatever, and you're going to have a gap here obviously. Now you could decide to do a whole pattern all the way around, get your kids to do whatever. You know, you can get them to draw in a specific spot, or you can just go across the whole piece of paper. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw just a random thing like a kid would do. I'm going to go around and draw a design. Okay, let's go, let's say, okay, don't know how much you can see of this. Okay. Okay, so let's draw him a pair of trousers on Dad, shall we? Some shoes. His trousers could do with being a bit longer, we'll call them shorts. And then we'll do a little t-shirt. Okay. Oopsie. There you go. Let's draw some spots on her dress. Okay. Dad's hair, baby's hair, mum's hair. Okay. And we'll just make it up as we go along. Okay. Let's get the green and we'll do Dad's t-shirt. Cricut. Cute. Isn't that so cute? Heat press, pop that in. Okay, so hopefully it should press all the way around the design. Oh. There we go. That's fine. Right, okay, so we can leave that now and let that do its bit. Let's have a look at this now. Oh, look at that. Isn't that fantastic? Yeah, that is absolutely brilliant. But there's just one little mistake, which I didn't think about. I wonder how many of you were shouting at me saying, no Kim, that's not going to work. You need to reverse the design because there is writing on there. Well, so we have Daddy, Ariella, Nanny, Mummy, all spelled backwards. Oh no. Hint, big tip, when designing your own and drawing your own, unless you're very good at writing back to front, leave the writing out. That would be a better idea. But overall, I think the picture looks fantastic. I'm really pleased with that. You know, it's a good way to get your child's drawing onto a cup. Get them to draw something, pop it on. Always use the infusible inks if you're using the Cricut press. And there we go. I like it, even if it is back to front. I'm not too worried about that. I think it looks fab. I like it. There we go. So I hope you enjoyed today's projects. I know I definitely did. But next time I will remember. We all learn by our mistakes, don't we? I do. And I will remember next time that I could try writing back to front, see if it works out alright. But other than that, don't bother. I could draw it and then put it into Photoshop and then print it off that way. So there are ways of doing it, but the whole point of it was to use the infusible inks with the Cricut mug press, and I think it does a pretty good job. If I hadn't put the writing in, then it would have been perfect. perfect. I would have been really happy with that. Little stickman. Yeah, there we go. So I like it. Well, it's the next day and I didn't record the ending of the video, so now saying I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, and if you're new here, please consider subscribing, and I will be back with more videos. Also, you can pop over to my new YouTube channel which is aimed at art, and you can find that at Kim Thane's art channel. Okay, right, so I'm going to go now and I will see you soon. Bye for now.